rolling.
Amazing new programming. All right.
What's up?
Bonjour, 9 PBSers. I'm Ernmardia.
And I'm Sean.
And happy Monday, everyone, because it's us, your fearless guides to all things 9, bringing you some hot new info with a brand new episode of
The 9 Outline. Whoa.
Sean, how's it going? How's your Monday?
It's been pretty good. It's summer. We will, put a pin in that. We'll return to that topic in a moment. How about you?
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm breathing.
Those are the three things you need to have a good time.
Check.
Well, this summer, we've got a lot to be excited about. We have some really cool stuff coming out for you this summer. First up, we've got Teaching in Room 9. It is the summer session. Teaching in Room 9 came out of the crisis that was the pandemic last year, and it, I think, has kind of become like a staple of our afternoon programming. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes after this summer session. Lots of really cool stuff. There's one thing that we've learned from this experiment that was Teaching in Room 9. It was that students, children in the region have really been missing their teachers, and they've been like latching on to some of our Teaching in Room 9 teachers. We've gotten just like handwritten thank you notes,
So much
like
fan
some
mail.
really cool fan mail. It's a great thing to be proud of. You don't want to miss the summer session, Teaching in Room 9, Wednesday or weekday afternoons. It's every weekday, not just Wednesday. And I know you've got some summer premieres to talk about.
Yes, you've got summer sessions. I've got summer premieres. All right. So 9 PBS is rolling out some amazing new programming. All right. One, for all of you guys out there that love HD TV style home renovation. Okay, have I got one for you? It is called Escape to the Château. All right.
Sounds
And
really
it is,
cool.
yeah, it's about this quirky, fun couple who purchase a French chateau in, you guessed it, France. And because I know geography. And they are trying to renovate the ruins of this, ancient chateau and bring it to life to a wonderful castle that they can host parties and live in.
Yeah, with like running water and plumbing and stuff.
Yes. And so that is what is so great about this, though, because week after week, you see how much money they have to spend, what, hardship they go through. And when I say hardship, I mean hilarity, because at one point in the trailer, like the ceiling looks like it's falling apart. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm sure at one point they're thinking that they would never have done this, but I bet you at the end of this program, we are going to see a spectacular grand castle chateau, and they're probably going to host a million soirees and be happy. So, but we're going to journey with them starting on July 2nd. That's at 8:45 p.m. That's Fridays. All right. And it repeats on Sundays. So You can catch that. But yeah. So then, though, my next premiere for you is called The Indian Doctor. And this is going to be on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Again, repeating on Sundays, so if you miss it. But this one, it's all about cultures clashing. This Indian couple arrives in Wales, and it's the 1960s. So I think it's a bit of like Doc Martin meets Call Midwife is kind of the vibes that I was getting. Okay. But it's a comedy. And so this couple, they're getting used to their new homeland. They're getting used to their neighbors. Their neighbors are getting used to them. And yeah, it's going to be a bright, kind of sunny, funny way of cultures getting to know each other, building those relationships, and also lives will be saved because he's a doctor. So tune in on Thursdays at 8 p.m. for that. So Escape to the Chateau and The Indian Doctor. 2 new awesome shows that are premiering in July. So right around the 4th of July holiday.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. I'm especially really excited about the Chateaus one.
Me too.
Everybody loves a good renovation story, and I'm a sucker for French architecture. What can I say? Rococo.
Same these post show. So all right, Sean, what else you got?
Okay. Well, this Saturday night, June 19th, 10:30 p.m., we might not be saving any lives, but I will be living because it's Mick Fleetwood and Friends. They're honoring the early years of Fleetwood Mac one of the best bands in the world that has ever existed.
True,
Fight me
true.
if you disagree. But it's honoring all those early years with the founding member, Peter Green. So before Buckingham Nicks joined, before Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham.
Brought in all that drama.
Yeah. Before Rhiannon, Fleetwood Mac was a band. And we're going to learn all about that through music. It's like they've been describing it as like the Avengers Assemble of music. So it's got a lot of stars, like Steven Tyler of Aerosmith is going to be there and rocking. Christine McVie, who carries the McVie that makes the Mac of Fleetwood Mac is her name. Because it was John McVie. Yeah. But Christine McVie is like my favorite member of all the Fleetwood Mac members that have kind of cycled through. Oh, yeah. Love her. So I'm totally tuning in. Mick Fleetwood is such like an electric, fun drummer live. I saw him a few years ago when they toured, and they're kind of getting on in years, and he was still like pounding this drum kit, like really, really, really intense, talented show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mick Fleetwood and Friends this Saturday, June 19th, 10:30 p.m. Learn all about old school Fleetwood Mac.
When you said something about pounding the drum kit, I know that Phil Collins was not in or anywhere near Fleetwood Mac, but the drums, I just thought of like In the Air Tonight.
But for real though, like Mick Fleetwood is absolutely one of those show drummers, like like Phil Collins or like Neil Peart, of Rush. Like definitely one of those drummers that can kind of carry a show themselves. So it's gonna be really cool.
Nice.
Lots of fun to watch. You don't want to miss it. And I know we've got a few other things that you don't want to miss, mysterious things that I don't know too much about. Do you want to fill us in?
The mystery writer of all mystery writers, the creme de la creme, Agatha Christie.
Woo!
Okay, yeah. Guys, there are 2 new Agatha Christie shows or, mini films that she has premiering, okay? All right, number 1, we've got Agatha and the Truth of Murder.
Murder. Okay.
Say that with me, murder. Okay. So in 1926, our pal Agatha actually disappeared for 11 days, and nobody really knows where she went. There's theories, all right? Apparently, though, The Truth of Murder, she disappeared in 11 days and helped to investigate the murder of Florence Nightingale's goddaughter. Okay. Yeah, so that's where she was. Apparently, while she was away in those 11 days, though, whatever happened influenced her future writing. So I don't know, if I had a time machine, I would want to go back and be like, girl, where you at? So that is The Truth of Murder. All right. And then we have Agatha and the Curse of Ishtar. Okay. So this one follows Agatha, and she's investigating the murder of a friend of hers while in Iraq and on an archaeological dig. And is there a hottie McHottie that's pursuing our show-stopping mystery writing Agatha? Yes, there is. So tune in for that too. I wonder what's going to happen with that. I don't know. But so that's going to be on June 13th at 8 p.m. The other is totally featured on Passport, both films that you can find on Passport. And I think there's multiple episodes of Curse of Ishtar. So just when you get, all wrapped in, don't worry. You're going to get several episodes of that one. So Truth of Murder, Curse of Ishtar, full Agatha Christie duo right there. Check it out on Passport. It's going to be awesome. I know that I'm going to pour me a hot cup of tea, settle in, and be like, what is The Truth of Murder? Also, Agatha, where were you?
She was out investigating. Yeah. She was casting for that hottie rock.
I have a feeling, though, that this is going to totally reignite my mystery obsession. Yeah. And I'm probably going to go down an internet rabbit trail trying to figure out the mystery of where she was. So maybe you guys can join along with me.
Yeah. I mean, let us know in the comments. Where do you think Agatha Christie was for 11 days? We look forward to hearing it. And you know what? We're going to have a whole bunch of really cool shows next week to talk to you all about. It's been a great one this week. I'm Sean.
And I'm Ernmardia.
And like always, we'll see you on another brand new episode of The Nine Outline.
Ooh, maybe we'll find out that like the truth of murder is it was Agatha.
It was